Hi everyone! Today we're making stabilized Italian buttercream. Compared to regular recipe, this recipe is more stable, and this is probably the silkiest, smoothest buttercream recipe that I've ever had. Minimal sweetness, light and fluffy, and a dream to work with. It's best for piping stiff borders and making flowers. Now, let me show you how to make it. It is very important to get the sugar syrup to the right temperature. You can use an incendiary thermometer or candy thermometer for this process. The sugar syrup is going to cook the meringue, setting the proteins in the egg whites and creating a stable base for the buttercream. Prepare the egg whites in advance. Make sure all utensils clean and grease-free. Any residue of fat will prevent egg whites from beating up properly. The acid in lemon juice or vinegar help remove grease. Place the egg whites and first batch of sugar in a mixing bowl with a whisk attachment. Set that aside. To make the hot sugar syrup, in a medium saucepan, combine the water and second batch of sugar. Stir over high heat until just the sugar is dissolved. Then continue boiling without stirring until the sugar syrup reaches 110 degrees Celsius. Please be cautious when handling hot sugar syrup, as it can cause severe burns if it comes into contact with the skin. As soon as the sugar reaches 110 degrees Celsius, you can start beating the egg whites. Turn on the mixer to high speed. Once the egg whites are starting to become frothy and white in color, lower the speed to medium-high and slowly pour the hot sugar syrup. Try to avoid splashing the syrup onto the whisk attachment, or you will be making spun sugar as it hits the sides of the bowl. After all the sugar syrup is added, continue whipping on high speed until the mixture has cooled completely. Look how beautiful this stable meringue formed that sugar syrup. Once the mixture is cool to touch, you may add the room temperature butter and shortening while whipping on medium-high speed. Never add the butter or shortening while the mixture is still hot, otherwise you will end up with butter soup. Using shortening in this recipe will stabilize the buttercream. This is suitable for cakes that will be displayed in hot climates or transported long distances. Use high-ratio shortening such as Sweet Express. Unlike regular shortening, which is less sturdy and tastes greasy, high-ratio shortening has a better mouthfeel, smoother, and holds better shape. Scrape down the sides of the bowl occasionally to make sure everything is evenly mixed. Add the vanilla extract and continue beating on medium-high speed for another 10 minutes. Once it's done, switch to the pedal attachment and beat again on medium-low speed for another 3 to 5 minutes. This process will help to get rid of any air bubbles that form during the beating process, so you will get a silky smooth texture. If you are using hand mixer, you can use the lowest speed. This buttercream is super smooth and stable. It is one of my go-to buttercream recipes, perfect for hot or humid conditions, and the cake will stay on display for hours. It's also a versatile frosting that pairs well with a variety of flavor combinations. Kindly find the flavor combination recipes in the description box. If you don't like or are afraid of working with hot sugar syrup, you might want to try my grit-free, less sweet American buttercream. It's super easy to make and tastes almost exactly like Italian buttercream. I will put the link below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this recipe will be useful for you, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye everyone!